Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to go over the first 8 things that I bought for my house that I'm in now. If you want to watch my empty house tour, link will be up here in the top bar. Or also in the description, I'll link to the other video. But you can also see it by clicking on my channel. And I hope you like, subscribe, comment, but let me jump into it. So the first thing I bought was a rake and a shovel. So as you can see in my backyard, which is a picture right here, I have there's like 3 to 4 trees. And one tree all the way in the back by my garage just lets out so many leaves that it sit there and just go and like rake the whole back of the garage because there's the whole backyard because there's just so many leaves. So I bought a rake and then also bought a shovel because I do live in Pennsylvania. And about the next week after I moved in, it snowed and I had got it like 2 days before. So it was like the perfect thing to buy because I was able to shovel like my whole like back driveway that I have, my leading down to the steps. My neighbors came out and helped. One neighbor had a snow blower and I was able to put down like a whole bunch of like the salt stuff. I got some of that too. So just be prepared for like what the weather is around you. I know if you buy a house in the summer, you might not have to worry about these things, but I bought a house like not winter basically. So number 2, grounded to ungrounded outlets and surge protectors and a whole just extension cords. Like they're just really important. I have 2-prong outlets and you have to have an adapter to be able to use it, to be able to use 3 prongs. Like when I go to work, I need a 3-prong outlet so that my computer and stuff doesn't get fried if like the outlet electricity goes out or like electricity surges through it. That's why you have a surge protector, but I couldn't connect to surge protector because I needed an ungrounded or grounded. So have that now. And also just important for electronics and be able to get everything to work correctly, just to have different extensions because you never have as many outlets as you actually need. Number 3, locks. Always, whenever you move in a house, change your locks because the people before you could have given the keys to neighbors and all these people around you, and just you never know how many copies there actually are out there. So I got the Alfred. I'll look up the whole name. I'll have the whole name on the screen, but it's the Alfred lock system. And I got another one that I don't remember the name of that I also have the name on the screen too. So the Alfred one is on like my front door, my back door. And what it is it uses Wi-Fi to connect to like my security system, which is later on. But I can put in a key, I just key in a code and I could go right, like walk right in and right out. Instead of like having to use a key. I do have a key part that is used to like override it just in case the actual thing runs out of battery, because it runs on a battery. So if something happens and I can't get in the house, I can override it with a key, or I can also like charge it slightly with this connector that I have to buy to keep in my car, just in case, because you never know what's going to really happen. So I made sure I got the ones with the keys attached. And then also the best thing about locking the door is you just pull it closed and then you hold it down and it locks. Instead of like having to stick the key in and lock it, all you do is just like hold your finger down and then it locks. And then that's for my front and back door. Then for my garage door and my basement door, I did something a little bit differently. They do, same but different. They have keypads, but they're like in the actual door knob instead of having like the deadbolt. My garage does have a deadbolt, but I didn't want to buy the whole Alfred system for something that I don't need to keep as secure as the house I'm in. So all you do is just put the little code in the front and you just open it and it opens. And they weren't too hard to put in. My friends put in the Alfred one and they had to drill a hole through the door, so you do need 2 holes. But the ones using the actual doorknobs, you only need like a regular doorknob. You don't need to actually like drill another hole for the deadbolt or anything. And then the 4th item is I got a washing machine. I was so excited to buy my first washing machine. And the thing that was very important for me is to have like pre-selects in it. So there's like a sport button, a towels, a bulk items, which are a lot easier for me to think about, like, oh, I press this and then it tells me like hot, cold, but I can also change the settings myself on the side. It's a very big in the middle, can fit a lot of stuff in it, but also don't want to overflow it, so then things get messed up. But you can fit a lot of stuff in it, and then you just click the button. There's there's a little pod area that you can pull out, put your pod right there. Then you have softener and detergent. I like that also, so you're not just throwing the pod in, because one time in college I threw a pod in and then it got stuck to one of my shirts, and now the whole shirt is ruined because a pod got stuck to the shirt. And then also I had to clean everything again because not everything got cleaned because the detergent was stuck on that one shirt. Or well, I decided to clean it again. I don't know. That's what I thought about. Then I also have a dryer, but the dryer was here when I bought the house, so most of it was a washer. And this is a washer I have, and I believe it's like an LG. I got it on a good sale during Black Friday, so I was very excited about that. The fifth thing I bought was a shower rod. So my house didn't come with one, which some do, some don't. But I guess they took it for like their other house or something. But I just got a shower rod. I got this nice curved one so that like it makes the shower feel like a little bit bigger. It was a pain to put up. We did put it up by tension. And it took a little bit for me and my mom to figure out how to put it up. I would try by myself. I'm like, I'm over this. Like, I just no. Like, some things I can put together. Others I'm like, nah, I'm over it. I'm done. But it's a curved rod. And then I just have like a nice white, white shower curtain. Then 6, I got a wardrobe for all my clothes. So if you saw in my house tour, I have a very small closet in my in my bedroom. So I used the other third bedroom as or second bedroom as a closet / guest room. And in there I have a whole wardrobe. My shoes are in one, and then you have a small little thing full of like my sports clothes, and then also the other closet. I do have a good amount of clothes, and I just like to have be prepared for certain things that happen, but there's quite a bit of clothes. And so then in the wardrobe, it's from IKEA. I built it myself. My mom helped me a little bit and just put everything together. All the clothes are in it. All the clothes fit. Everything fits that I have, and I have like extra space here and there. Like I have extra space in my closet in my bedroom, which I'm glad, so I can like change out for seasonal items or things that I wear all the time. And 7 is my basement. I got a workbench that I have all my laundry stuff on. So I have like 2 green bins. I have that. So the 2 green bins I got from IKEA. The whole workbench I got to IKEA. Me and my mom built it together. It was very easy to build. And within the workbench, I have the 2 bins. Up top, I have like an ironing board. And the bins is like detergent, bleach, all the stuff you use for the laundry. And then I have the jar. One jar is full of Tide Pods. The other jar has like the little Downies in there. But I think I'm going to eventually use all those up because like to fill up the whole canister would be like a lot. So what I'm going to do is take like the wool balls that I have and stick them in there instead of the Downy. Because wool balls, and then all you got to do is add a little bit of lavender to the wool balls, and then or whatever set you want, and you basically have like dryer sheets for the dryer, and they also help your clothes dry faster, so I don't shrink them because I very easily shrink things working on my laundry game. And then I also have a what is that thing called? And I also have this storage unit. It's from IKEA too. Built that with some help, and it was like perfect because I have like the bins to go in it that fit perfectly. It's from IKEA, and just like more storage. I did have this other storage unit that's the left of it, but I also wanted some more, and I just like I didn't know if they were gonna keep that, so I bought it anyway. And it's really cute, and I'm able to just like house all my stuff. One, like 2 of them are filled like workout stuff, and then I have like my workout bag up top, and then underneath I also have like a whole bunch of cables, and then I have like all my like tools and stuff in like one area. So in number 8, I got a security system, and like most important, I made sure like I'm a single female in a house by myself, and you just never know what's gonna happen. So I have the security system, ADT, and I had that since when I was a child because my parents had that. So I'm like, okay, I trust them. They've also been around for a very long time and improved a lot of their technology. And what happens, like they have like the doorbells and cameras and everything. So like, oh, I don't have to go out and buy a ring because I can get this and stuff like that. But they did secure my whole house. They walked around, did installation. I didn't have to pay for any of the actual items because they came within the then there's a new homeowners program that came within there, but they do monitor like 24/7. Anything goes wrong, they'll know about it. They send people, they dispatch people, like directly instead of like a third. I think some of the other ones use like a third party where it goes to them and then they send it to somebody else, but they go like straight to the police. And because they've been around so long, they have like the credit from the police department, fire department to know that they're serious and to get out there and help me. And then also when I lived in my apartment, because I know there's many people in the buildings, I would have nightmares and about just some like people coming in, and it was just never fun to have nightmares. And so like when I moved to the house, I'm like, the most important thing is I need security. I need to make sure I'm safe. And so far I've not been scared at all, and I felt really safe in my house, especially with ADT watching over. But yeah, those are the 8 things that I got from my house. And then there's just some other like low-key little things that you don't really realize that you need until you need to like getting new cleaning supplies. And I'm gonna go do my next video is gonna be like a house registry on like everything I put on my registry, so that we could just see like where I like literally moving in. It was like, oh well, now I need that, now I need this, now I need this, and you don't realize it until you actually move in the house. But these top like 8 things are like things I recommend like looking to see if you need before you move in. Some of the items I bought before I moved in. And I actually live by an IKEA, so I bought everything. It was just in my car for like a good week and a half, a little bit, which isn't the best. But, and also like was in my dad's truck, and it was just like waiting for me. So when I moved in, I knew where, okay, I'm setting this up, I'm setting this up, I'm going from here. But I think it's just very important to make sure you have everything you need, but there's always time to buy stuff. But with security, you should get it sooner rather than later, because you never know what's gonna happen. But thank you for watching. I hope you like and subscribe and comment down below anything you want to see or anything you want to tell me. I'm always ears open. Thank you. Bye, everybody.